Hello YouTube, One Lazy Trucker here, and in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about disaster preparedness and preparing for the future. So with disaster preparedness, I would say the first thing you need to do is look at what your most likely disaster is going to be. For a lot of people, that's going to be something like unemployment, car wreck, car breaking down. So you want to prepare for your everyday disasters, and in doing so, you're going to be preparing for those major calamities like tornadoes and hurricanes and earthquakes. So if you're new to preparedness, I'd say start with those basic everyday disasters. Figure out what is likely to happen. Most households in America can't handle a car breakdown without it turning into a major ordeal. You know, something as simple as $250, $300 car repair. I know that's, a very basic car repair, especially if you have to go to a mechanic. So I would say you need to get your financial house in order. But, in preparing for those everyday disasters, you're going to want to have a supply of, your everyday foods, some canned goods, water, whatnot. But a big part of something that'll get you way ahead in preparedness is having your financial house in order. And I'll touch on that in other videos. There's financial resources out all over YouTube. There's Dave Ramsey. There's Moneywise. There's all kinds of resources out there for you. But I would say preparing your financial house and having that in order is going to set you up to be prepared for the everyday emergencies like a flat tire on a car. The fact that payday loan lenders, which is a huge ripoff, if you have to go to a payday lender, you've got bigger issues than simple flat tire. If you don't have $200-300 to have a tire fixed, or minor car repair, you've got bigger issues that you need to work on before you even can think about being prepared for everyday disasters. But look over what is most likely to happen that is going to create chaos in your life, and that's what you need to prepare for. Job losses, car breakdowns, sudden sickness. So I'd say get your financial house in order, get out of debt, stay out of debt, have a reserve emergency fund that's only for reserved emergencies. Remember too, you don't have to participate in all of the foo-foo fluff stuff, buying gifts for people you hardly know, and going to their birthday parties, and because then you got to spend money on eating out, buying gift for somebody you might not necessarily even like, but that's a different story. So you need to think about improving your skills, and budgeting and financial skills should be a top priority for most people. That's going to keep you out of those everyday disasters like flat tires, car breakdowns, having to call in sick to work. But think about the future, plan for the future. They say failing to plan is planning to fail. Doesn't have to be a big complex thing. Write down what you spent. Write down where you can cut back. Packing lunch. I've been in the adult workforce for 35, for almost 40 years now, and I don't think I've hardly ever eaten out when I went to work. Pretty much packed a brown bag lunch. I'd say over 99% of the time. It's all you need. And there were times guys said, "Hey, we're going out to eat. You want to go?" And I'd say, "Hey, I got my brown bag lunch." They'd say, "Hey, come anyways. We'll sit around and bullshit." And I know places don't like you to take your lunch in, but most of them aren't going to say anything if you're sitting with 3 or 4 other guys who bought lunch there, you know. So just think about easy ways to help yourself, and get into those long-term goals that, sacrifice a little bit now so that you can have much more later. And when you see those typical income increases, don't increase your spending to match your income. Put it aside, invest it. Savings accounts are worthless, but investing it, and invest smart. Don't gamble with it. If you're going to gamble with your money because you don't know what you're doing with investing, you might as well just go play a slot machine or take a vacation to Vegas and give it away. They don't build those big casinos giving money away. So remember that when you're preparing financially for the future. And I'll touch more on disaster preparedness in future videos, but right now this one is just to get you thinking about where to start. And let's prepare for the future. The future starts tomorrow, and I'd say start with your finances. Get your financial house in order. Improve your financial skills. Improve your work skills so you can increase your income. Minimum wage is a myth. I'll touch on that. Minimum wage is living wage is a myth. I'll touch on that in a different video. But I just want to get people thinking about preparing for the future, and so that we can all have a great future. This is One Lazy Trucker, praying for your safe travels, and have a blessed day.